So I've made my way back to Sun Valley, Idaho. I was out here years ago. I've told the story a couple times on my channel, but basically back in 2014, I had a shuttle booked to go ride the Castle Divide trail, and then that area became wilderness, so I was not able to ride the Castle Divide trail. But I did ride this area back in 2014. I actually stayed out here. This is the Galena Lodge, the Galena area. And we're above 6,000 feet and climbing, and I'm gonna run out of air pretty soon. So yeah, I stayed in a yurt back here years ago, and it's good to get back and check it out again.
I think right here we're almost 8.
Oh man. I actually don't feel so bad for 8,000 feet. Got Ulin up in front of me here, the owner of Sturt Events in Ketchum, which is the bike outfitter, ski outfitter, the big player in town. And he was gracious enough to take me and my buddy Steve out for a ride today. So we just climbed up Psycho Ridge, and now we're on the grinder. It was a little bit hazy on the drive up, but now we're looking pretty good. Wildfires are burning everywhere at this time of year. Nice little taste. This is my buddy Steve up ahead, the owner and the mastermind of Chasing Epic, and that's basically what this trip is all about. We're gonna spend the next 4 days scouting Sun Valley to see if Steve wants to do a trip here next year. The last time I rode my bike, I had that big old handlebar bag on the front, so it's kind of funny. I feel the difference. I always keep in mind altitude sickness, even though this is like only 7,000 feet. Drinking a lot of water. It's so dry out here. Just kind of overhydrating a little bit. I've had a history of getting headaches and stuff. Like really weird too. When I drive up to Lake Tahoe or when I drive back from Lake Tahoe back home, always seems to be kind of a altitude induced thing. So I'm always trying to figure out how to beat that. Oh yeah. Hard left to the Gladiator Loop. Cool. I'm not braking. She's got a howl going today. Dusty howl. Begin the push. So we're back on the grinder, and this whole signage is great. We got the star for where we're at right now, and then it's like, okay, Psycho Ridge H somewhere over here, because we were on it before. It's, you know, it's 1.95 miles to get back to it. Very, very cool. And that is where we came from. Horsefly Hill. I didn't see one horsefly. Very disappointed. The parking lot was decently busy, I'd say, but we have not seen a soul out here since we started our ride. A lot of land and not a lot of people. This is not the burliest ride, but I'm still glad I wore my knee pads when it's so slippery and loose. These Scotch Soldier 2 knee pads have been pretty decent. I still don't think I've made contact with the ground. No, I have. That crash on Rusty Trombone in Pemberton, I hit the ground and scraped up my ankle, but knee pads did fine. They just get real sweaty real quick. Oh. I promise you, I'm not braking in the air. That is so goofy. The freewheel cry. Is that really just the dust building up on the brakes like that? I just put new brake pads in. They're done. They're toast. Idaho Flow. So that was the grinder. Now we're heading on Spring Creek Trail. Oh, the gap. 2-inch gap jump. Conquered. This is like the best jump practice I've had in such a long time. Everything that's in my comfort zone, and then a few things out of the comfort zone. I love that. Tell you what, I can't spot a piece of wildlife to save my ass on this trip. Seen one bear when I was with Eric when we were in the car in the Chilcotins, and then a couple big deer, but in urban areas. Funniest freaking sound. The clown car. Whoa. A little exposure real quick. There's the road. Hell yeah. Had to take the time to smell those roses. Ooh, chipmunk. Got my wish. I was trying to carry that speed just the right way. I wasn't expecting another zigzag. Sweet. That was cool, man. Really good flow. Awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good. That last section, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that first switchback, and then all of a sudden I exited so much speed, like, ah, dang it. Didn't see it being an S. Ooh, that road climb put the hurting on me. Steve lives at 7,000 feet too, so both these guys are on natural EPO. That was a sweet ride, guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's like exactly what I'm looking for in day one of one of our trips.
Yeah, we would definitely pick everyone up down there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that last bit would kill some people for sure. But ooh, that was cool.
Yeah, it was a great
Yeah.
ride.
So we've made it back to the old Sturt events, and I'm gonna get my bike checked up real quick. They're still open. It might just need to be washed down, but the howling that was happening in the air and in the berms was no good. So we're gonna have a big day tomorrow. Get a little shuttle going, and I'm digging Sun Valley so far. So thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.